Rocket League. Is it good? Yeah. The premise is simple. You play football, but with cars, and I'm happy to say the game is as good as it sounds. You can play 1v1, 2v2 or 3v3, with the objective, just like football, score the most goals. Each game is 5 minutes, which is perfect time, and games fly by. When the game clock runs out, the ball must touch the ground for the match to end. This can lead to exciting ends where everyone's either trying to fight to keep the ball up, or fight to bring it down. If the game ends in a draw, then it goes to overtime where the next goal wins. This is usually very tense and lots of fun. Driving the car feels very good. You can also boost and jump. The more you play the game, the more you'll see people perform aerials where they're flying in the air to hit the ball. This skill takes a long time to master. Some people are out of the world when it comes to aerials, and then there's people like me who have a 50-50 chance of hitting the ball once I start flying. You can blow people up by hitting someone while being at max speed while boosting. This is fun and can be used strategically, but it can turn toxic quickly. Speaking of toxic, this has to be one of the most toxic games ever released. You can quick chat with 2 taps on the D-pad, which makes it easy to congratulate someone or berate someone by having missed a save or a shot. What a save, what a save, what a save! Personally, I don't mind the banter with the what a saves, a nice shot when you've completely missed, but people often turn salty real quick and start typing messages, but luckily you can turn off messages from strangers. Rocket League has one of the best implementations of ranked I've seen in an online game. You play your first 10 matches of each season, and depending on your results, you'll be given a rank. This means you nearly always have a very close match as your opponents are always on your level. There's so many different cars for you to drive, from weird looking cars to licensed vehicles such as the Jurassic Park car or the Ghostbusters car. There's something for everyone. The licensed cars, you will have to spend real money. I purchased the Jurassic Park car and Paul Walker's Skyline from the Fast and Furious. But even though I bought them, I nearly always use the Octane as it's the best all-round vehicle. You can customize your car with a ridiculous amount of things, from paints, wheels, decals, toppers, antennas, boosts, trails and engine sounds. This ensures that no 2 cars will ever be the same. In this game there's also training, which is great, as there's lots of different modes and drills that can help you improve in your weak spots in your Rocket League game. The graphics are fine, they've definitely aged now since the game first came out, and I hope one day they'll release a PS5 upgraded version in the future. I've played over 700 hours on this game since it released, so I'd say there's a lot of replayability in this game, and it's definitely worth your time, especially now that it's free to play. The soundtrack is an ever-evolving library of songs you've never heard before, but I will say they're never bad, which is great. That was Rocket League, and I'll give it a 9 out of 10.